So good evening, friends. It's 1st of November 2025. As you all know, on 1st of every month, I take a case. I put a case on Ignited Minds by PHF, our Telegram group. So the case which I had, let us understand the case first. It was a case of a male, 38 years old, complaining of acute pancreatitis with severe pain. He was hospitalized, and he was referred to me by his relative. So I went to see him in the hospital, shook hand, and then the patient was holding my hand, and then he was like, "Doctor, give me something if you have, please." And then I said, "Fine, don't worry about it. I'll surely take care of you. Let me understand if there was any stress before this." There was no stress, doctor. Any trigger? Because it was acute pancreatitis. All the levels were very high, and he was in the ICU. Okay, and obviously he was very anxious, no doubt. He was in pain, and there was nothing, no stress, nothing I could stress. And then I didn't want to put him in, any further pain. So this was the case. I understood, very simple. Okay, so let me share the screen. I'll explain you through repertory. I was like, I had gone with my this thing, mobile repertory. I opened the repertory. Of course, the combinations gone in the mind. What I had taken was very simple rubrics. Okay, it's very easy. Whenever it is a case of acute, okay, it is you have to take the PPP first. Okay, so the first thing that I took was, he said, "Doctor, give me something if you have." डॉक्टर अगर आपके पास कुछ हो तो दो। डॉक्टर आपके पास अगर कुछ हो तो दो। सिंपल। इसके लिए कुछ हो तो दो। दिस वाज टू मी, दिस इज लाइक, अगर हो तो दो। ओके, ये दर्द में है, करा रहा है, ही इज इन पेन, फाइन, एंड ही इज सेइंग कुछ हो तो दो। ओके, so the first thing I took, it was like aid, na? He thought it is like kuch ho to do. Kuch is like anything. If you have anything, give. है ना? So, and he was in pain. Okay, and he was holding my hand throughout. Like I was there for 4-5 minutes, or yeah, a little more, 5-7 minutes maybe. And then he was holding my hand. Look, when I shook his hand, when I went and I said, like, "Hello," I shook his hand, and he was holding my hand throughout the case taking, throughout the time I was sitting with him. And I said, because he was in pain, I said, "Fine, let me go to the clinic." And his relative came with me. Okay. So the second rubric I took was clinging. Throughout, he was holding my hand. This is clinging, grasp. Grasp is you hold it, like you take the hold of it. है ना? पकड़ लेना. Grasp is पकड़ लेना. है ना? So two rubrics I had taken. It was very simple for me. It was camphor, shrieking helper, and clinging, grasp at others. Now let us understand what is clinging. Clinging is, there are clingers, है ना? पेड़ों पे लटके रहते हैं ना, एक, है ना? तो clinging, grasp is पकड़ लेना. Others मतलब other than you, anybody. Clinging, grasp at others. And shrieking, I took shrieking because I didn't like it, man. Come on, if you're supposed to, you're in pain. You have called a doctor who's a senior doctor. The consultant you have got, he's paid me 5,000 rupees. They're paying me 5,000 rupees. How are you supposed to behave with the doctor? आप बोलो ही मत ना, डॉक्टर साहब इसके लिए कुछ हो तो दो। डॉक्टर साहब मुझे ये तकलीफ है। जब किसी ने बुलाया है आपको, रिलेटिव से जब मुझे बुलाया है, knowing that I am a busy consultant, senior man, all right, and you're paying me fees. But then if you're paying me fees, then if you say कि कुछ हो तो दो, आप बोल सकते हो, डॉक्टर साहब इसके लिए दो, मुझे ये तकलीफ है, give me, give me something if you have something. मेडिसिन बोलो ना भाई। यू कैन से, डॉक्टर साहब मुझे दवाई दो। आपके पास कुछ हो तो दो। ये श्रीक ना, शार्प, क्या नॉइज ना, व्हाट इज श्रीकिंग? लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज श्रीकिंग. ओके, आई विल टेक यू टू द डिक्शनरी. व्हाट इज श्रीकिंग? The original rubric actually is shrieking aid for. Okay, let's understand what is shrieking. Shrieking is what? You don't like it. देखो, making a high pitched piercing cry or sound, piercing, pierce करके जाता, चुभती है आपको ये चीज। अरे कोई है, अरे कोई है, कोई मदद करो, करते ना, दिस इज सीकिंग, दिस इज सीकिंग, अरे कोई है, ये क्या है, दिस इज श्रीकिंग। The original rubric, I'll take you to Kent's repertory. Okay, the original rubric is actually shrieking. I'll take you to Kent's repertory. Actual rubric is from Kent's repertory. Let us see. Actual rubric is shrieking. Aid for. What is aid? Aid is like primary चीज है ना, होता है ना, फर्स्ट एड बस में कहीं पर भी आप जाओ, फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स होता है ना, तो shrieking aid is like, aid is something which is एकदम छोटा सा ना, मदद. The word is aid. Let's understand what is aid. Aid. Aid meaning, what is aid? Aid का मतलब क्या, मदद. Aid meaning. Let's understand. Aid meaning in English. छोटी सी मदद. Aid मतलब. Aid is a help typically of a practical nature. छोटा सा होता है ना, सहायक. देखो हिंदी में दिया है, सहायता, सहायक. छोटा सा फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स होता है ना. हेलो, एड इज अ वेरी स्मॉल मदद. ठीक है, छोटी सी मदद हो जाए. तो दिस इज श्रीकी एड फॉर. डॉक्टर केंट हैड ओनली प्लैटिना दैट टाइम. एडिशंस हो गए हैं. कैम्फर इज एडिशन बाय डॉक्टर नील. ओके, so shrieking help for and clinging. Please remember clinging. Clinging grass patterns. Held का मतलब क्या होता है ना, आप पकड़ रहे हो. Held exactly मतलब कोई और आपका हाथ थामे, कोई और आपको पकड़े. क्लिंगिंग में आप कर रहे हो. यहाँ पर पेशेंट को मैंने हाथ मिलाया तो पेशेंट ने मेरा हाथ पकड़ के रखा हुआ है. पेशेंट हाथ छोड़ ही नहीं रहा है. This is clinging grasp at others. So the remedy I gave was camphor 200. As I told, discharge next day, because I didn't want to put him on a lot of antibiotics and all the painkillers and all. The pain was absolutely fine with camphor 200 in frequent doses. That day I gave him like camphor 200 SOS. So he took it first dose and then he took it something in half an hour. Then the third dose he took was after like 4 hours. And but next day he was, mashallah, totally fine. I said take the discharge. वो हॉस्पिटल वाले बोले कि हम इसको आईसीयू से बाहर निकालें. फिर मेरा नहीं, I'll take care भाई, अब चलो. Patient is totally fine. After that, once he came to me with little pain, I repeated 200. Then again he came with little more pain. I thought to give 1M because inflammation had high grade inflammation. So I gave him camphor 1M, and with camphor 1M, mashallah, it's been more than 3 years now. No, before, this was a case before COVID. It's been almost 6 years now. It was way before COVID. So it's been 6 years now. The patient is absolutely fine. He's not boozing, of course. But many of his habits have changed. He's exercising on time. He eats and all non-veg. He was a non-vegetarian. He's eating non-veg and all. Absolutely fantastic. So this is camphor from my side. Thank you very much.